Department of Agriculture, Fisheries Administrative Order. PAO 204 Series of 2000. Restricting the use of superlight in fishing. Prohibition to operate municipal and commercial fishing boats using superlights. The fishing boat operate beyond municipal waters. Penalty 6 months to 2 years imprisonment or a fine of 5,000 per superlight. Superlight is paggamit ng malalakas na ilaw kasi na-attract nila yung unselected fish na dapat hindi nila kukunin. PAO 203 Series of 2000. Banning of fishing by means of marami and the like destructive to coral reefs and other marine habitat. Prohibition. The variations which are destructive to coral reef, seagrass beds, and other marine habitat. Penalty 2 to 10 years of imprisonment and fine of 100,000 to 500,000. Sa Muruami naman kasi is nasisira niya yung mga corals and other marine habitat. So, wala nang pag-iitlogan yung ibang marine species. PAO 202 Series of 2000. Ban of coral exploitation and exportation. Ito naman yung pagkuha ng mga corals para gawin lang palamuti or ilagay lang sa mga aquariums. Prohibition. Any person who gathered, possess, or sell ordinary, precious, and semi-precious. Penalty 6 months to 2 years imprisonment and a fine of 2,000 to 20,000 pesos. PAO 201 Series of 2000. Ban of fishing with an active gear. Prohibition. Unlawful to operate municipal and commercial fishing boats utilizing active gear. Penalty 2 to 6 years imprisonment, fine by 2,000 to 2. Ban of fishing with active gear. Ito yung pagbaban ng mga fishing gears na ginagamit nila sa municipal and commercial fishing boats na dapat hindi nila ginagamit kasi sobrang nakakasira na siya ng habitat. PAO 198 Series of 2000. Rules and Regulation on Commercial Fishing. Penalty 3 highest officers of vessel who commit any of the above prohibited shall be punished by a fine of 10,000 to 6 months imprisonment and confiscation of catch and gears. PAO 193 Series of 1998. Ban on the taking or catching, selling, purchasing, and possessing, transporting, and exporting of whale, shark, and manta ray. Ito naman sa PAO 193. So, dito naman binaban yung kasi endangered species na sila. So, hindi dapat sila inuhuli. Ang penalty niya is 500 to 5,000 and 6 months to 4 years imprisonment. PAO 191 Series of 1995. Employment of foreign crew members aboard highly specialized commercial fishing vessels. Prohibitions. Unlawful to employ a foreign crew member on board specialized commercial fishing vessel. Penalty. Violation to offender, a fine from 500 pesos to 5,000 pesos or imprisonment to 6 months to 4 years. Sa PAO 191 naman kasi, nasa law natin is the Filipino citizens So, hindi inaalaw yung meron siyang foreign crew sa commercial fishing vessel ng Pilipinas. PAO 1900 of 1994. Regulations governing paaling fishing operations in Philippine waters. Prohibition: it shall be unlawful for any person to operate commercial paaling fishing within municipal water as defined in RA 7160. Penalty and violation of this order, a fine of 500 to 5,000 pesos or imprisonment from 6 months to 4 years. PAO 264 series of 2020. Regulation of the catching, possession, transporting, selling, trading, and exporting of mangrove crablet, juvenile mangrove crabs, gravid mangrove crab, or Scylla species. Prohibited: it shall be unlawful for any person to undertake the following. 1. Catch, possess, transport, trade, and sell mangrove crablets and mangroves less than 12 centimeters. Catch, possess, transport, trade, and sell gravid mangrove crab. Export on wild source mangrove juvenile and breeders, spawners, and egg. Penalty: the offender fine of 100,000 to 500,000 depending on the socio-economic impact and seriousness of the violations. Exporting of wild source breeders, spawners, eggs, or fry shall be punished with an administrative fine equivalent to 3 times the value of the wild source of 100,000 to 500,000 to 8 years imprisonment to 10 years. PAO 26